What's going on, everybody? Mark here from Personal Training Biz. Yeah, just like my caption says, there's a phenomenon going on in the personal training industry, and I'd say it's probably as bad as it's ever been in my 21 years in this industry. And I think it's because there are so many experts out there in sales and marketing, and everybody and their brother and their sister are out there trying to sell you this course that's going to teach you how to deal with rejection. So you know that I talk about it ad nauseum, to go after certain people, to offer them your personal training service. Well, lately I've been hearing a lot of these experts, bring up the fact. So, what are you going to do if this potential client says, get a hold of me in 3 months, or says no, or I'm not ready at this time to hire a personal trainer? They're going to teach you how to fix that, right? They're going to, right on the spot, you're going to fix it and convince them to hire you. I just find that silly, because not everyone's a potential client, number one. And if they're not ready right now, tell them thank you so much for your time, and then maybe you could reconnect with them in a few months. But no, this phenomenon of trainers and these gurus, working on their convincing technique. They're, it's selling or whatever they're doing. I call it begging, and telling you that you should tell a certain someone, pretty much how to spend their money. The other day, a person said, well, Mark, you need to come up with ways for them to spend the money on you instead of wasting it on other things in their life. And I'm not going to do that to somebody. It might sound okay. Well, yeah, you need to convince them to stop, going to concerts, or don't buy that watch, or don't go to the movies, or don't go out to eat, or whatever. I mean, I'm sure that would help them. I mean, there's a lot of people out there wasting money where, they say they can't afford something, but I don't think that's our job, okay? So I just really want you to remember that not everyone's a potential client. Write that down, tattoo it on your arm, I don't care. You have to realize that we are like Mercedes. I've used this analogy, this comparison many, many times over the years when I mentor personal trainers. We are like a Mercedes. We're not for everyone, okay? So Mercedes doesn't go around trying to convince people to buy their car if they can't afford it. They just throw it out there. Again, they saturate the market. Everybody knows that, it starts with talent first. Mercedes has a great product. And then they saturate the market and they let everybody know about it. Here's our cars. Look at them. They're awesome. They're expensive. If you can afford it, great. You'll love it. If you can't, I'm sorry. You got to have more of that mindset. And it's not greedy. It's not mean. It's business. Okay? When you saturate the market, as I've said before, you're going to get some buyers. But again, it comes down to saturating the market, not just telling a few. Everybody needs to know who you are and what you do, how you can help them. And don't let them forget. That's the other kicker. Don't give up. Just because you reached out to 12 bank presidents in your city and none of them bought, move on. Right? That's 12 people. That's not saturating the market. When enough people know, enough of the right people, you're going to get some takers, and there won't be much convincing needed. You don't got to work on your sales pitch, your sales game. You're just letting people know who you are. You're making contact. You're making a connection. You're letting people know that you have a wonderful service and you'd like to work with them. You'd love to help them. Then they have to decide, okay? Just stop with this learning how to convince people. You're going after the wrong people if you need to convince them. And maybe it is bad timing. Maybe it will happen in 6 months. So again, my tip, tell them thank you so much for your time and move on. Then yeah, go ahead and reconnect with them in a few months. Again, because I don't want you to let them forget about you. But again, we can beat this by going after certain people and saturating the market, okay? I'd love to know your thoughts on this. If you disagree, I love to hear it too. I don't expect everyone to agree with everything that I say. I want to get you to think, though. I want you to show some courage and start reaching out to the true buyers in the community, because that's how you sustain and grow your business. We have to retain. You can't get one, lose one. And I don't want you to have all this stress in your life by going after people that are really sacrificing every month to pay you. Because then that just adds more uncertainty into your life. No matter how great results you help them attain, if money's a problem, they're not going to keep you. They can't. So yeah, Love to know your thoughts. If you're afraid to comment, which I know I get hard DMs on Instagram and Facebook messages on Facebook and for friends, and via email, mark@personaltrainingbiz.com, because some people are a little nervous to comment, but don't be. We're here to help each other. That's what this industry needs more of that. So yeah, hit me up personally if you want, but I feel free to comment below and get some people talking about this thing of these trying to convince people to buy from us. We don't need to do that when we go after the right people. Just saturate the market. We'll find buyers, okay? Anyway, we'll talk very soon. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Have a great week.